Okay, let's try this again. Come on, stream. You can do this. I believe in you. Okay. I'm not sure where it crashed exactly. But we're back in. Long story short, this is the usual, this is the usual thing where Trahern's like, hey, you orders should all stop fighting, and the orders are like, we're gonna fight. And we're like, maybe you shouldn't. Trahern, talk to them. Tell them what's what. And Trahern's like, but I'm just a nerd. And we're like, no, you're better than just a nerd. They all like you. Because in the olden days, everything was instance content. Alright, we are going to assault Clore Island. Oh yes, Researcher Baron, of course. These fellows who insist on talking in Mockney accents, which I cannot replicate, and I don't think they can replicate necessarily either. I cannot navigate a ship. Right, it's out here. There we go. Yeah, see, we're back in business now. Aw, Aoife's great. What a good Asura design. This stuff is all possible in the character creator. So you can go around as Aoife if you really want to. I don't know why you would, but you can. I think she's a good Asura design. Ah. So, these people are all representatives of the Vigil, the Priory, um, and Whispers that you meet in the respective storylines. So, when you go through and are doing the Asura storyline, your Vigil rep is Aoife, I believe. I love when it's great. What? I updated that. Excuse me a moment. Let me fix it. I swear. No. My goodness gracious. We're gonna fix this. There. It better say Guild Wars 2, because I edited that through Stwit. Wow, can't even say words today. I don't know what OBS is on today. Nonsense, probably. Alright, let's get this up to the tower so that we can make all the undead go away. Aw, Asura, great. I say playing an Asura. I actually like Sylvari best, but that's just personal preference. I had to play a Necromancer just so I'd play an Asura. Also, I let chat decide this. Yes, words are very hard. I've been doing words all day. Ah, darn it. I pressed that in the wrong order, but it doesn't matter because this was designed for people who were wearing like blues and greens. And I'm wearing at least partially Ascended gear, I'm pretty sure. Which is the part before Legendary. I do have Legendary gear. I'm quite pleased with myself for that, because now we have a Legendary Armory. So if you unlock the top tier gear in this game, you can equip it to any of your characters, which is super helpful. And it's all stat selectable, so if you take it off and put it back on, you can change what it does. Which is nice! Alright. Come on. Why are you oh, you need me to kill these guys? Is that what it is? Are they too spooky? Too scary for you? Okay. Suffer! They're too spooky. So, this is personal story. This was the very first story that came out for Guild Wars 1, or Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 1 is a different game that I've also played. We're fighting a dragon. An undead dragon whose domains are shadow and death. So that's why we're fighting all these Risen, the dragon's minions. They're zombies, but fancy. Because they're all animated by dragon magic. Which is cool. Dragon's a necromancer. I've already done this story once before on a Sylvari. I'm playing through on each of the 5 different playable races. Because these stories are different a little bit. Like, the main story beats are the same. But it's an interesting look into what culture they have. To go through the stories like this. And you start seeing these people show back up later. So for instance, I've met an Asura called Gore in this playthrough, who's part of this whole thing. His studies on dragon magic are one of the things that let us do what we're doing now to repel the dragons. But you don't meet him unless you actually go through the Asura story. Otherwise, it's just a weird Asura name. Likewise, we've met Kekt in the Asura story. We'll see Kekt again on a later chapter. Oh, defend Zot, of course. That's what we're doing. This is a defense. But if you didn't do the Asuran storyline, you're just going to be like, oh, try Asura. Don't know that guy. Likewise, there's people in the human storyline that you don't know until, like, you do the human storyline. You'll hear things about Codicus. 0 out of 10, like, negative score of a man. I hate him a lot. Where are we going? Oh, no, we're still defending? What? Oh, right, this takes 30 years. Thanks for the lurk! The night's going pretty well. Okay, stream crashed a few minutes ago, but it is going well enough anyway now, I think. We're off to playing some Guild Wars 2, just to chill out, because I was playing Party Animals earlier, and it's a very silly game, but I am not very good at it. On the plus side, I did not punch Yahir in the face, while he was playing with me. I didn't beat up my own teammates. This is, progress. Splatoon doesn't have friendly fire, but if it did, I would not be responsible for my actions. Alright, we're moving on. We are moving right along. It's going to be a great time. There's kanji, where there was no kanji before. Oh! Oh boy. I'm so excited. It looks so good, y'all. Oh, I'm so excited. I hope it's good. Aquarium staff worked very hard on this. They put an egg on top. Side note, don't feed your actual octopus egg. Nobody knows necessarily what a deep sea Dumbo octopus eats exactly. We just have pretty good guesses. So, who knows? An actual octopus eats other mollusks and fish and anything else that they can tear apart and put in their mouth. Alright, Traherne, let's go. Let's go, buddy. Does it matter if I get you up here, or do I have to, like... No, it matters if I get you up here. Come on! He's too spooked. Traherne, you're a necromancer. You don't have to deal with this. I'm also a necromancer. Come on, man. I've even got a greatsword that I got an X-Pack in, because that's when Necromancer got greatsword. Let's go! Murder! Wait, is it murder if you kill the undead, or is it double murder? Is it re-murder? Come on, Traherne. You got a cutscene to play out. So excited. Oh, it's got kale and lukumki and egg and green onions and chicken. Oh, it's gonna be so tasty. And what's this? Beet greens! Oh, right. Huh. Alright, alright. Still can't glide in here. No! How dare you? Fleshy! Fleshy, you take these mean mans and you put them away. Oh, it's time to be a necro helicopter. Gravedigger! Sometimes I just call out my attacks like I'm an anime hero. And it's important to do that. Okay. This is capped now, yes? Good. Nope, don't care. Goodbye, I am a necromancer. I'm too mighty. Excuse me? Hello? With my second health bar, I am too mighty. 5 and then 4. There we go. That's right. Oh dear. There we go. Now we've got some stability. Alright. I don't need the rest of that. And then we get this prior engineer up so they can rebuild Kata. Eastern Rampart was... Oh gosh, it's way over. I might as well just cut through the middle. This is not a tactically sound decision to just cut through the middle like this. In a real war, we would die doing this, but in a real war, we also wouldn't wear a dress to combat, probably. This real game is Fashion Wars. That's the real game here. Oh my gosh. How far away is this? Oh, it's well away. Are these friendlies? Okay, good. Good. They are friends. Can't glide, because this is an instance invented before gliding was invented. That's right. Suffer. Gravedigger. Guess what? If you're below 50% health, you get gravediggered. You there. Get up. On your feet. On your feet, NPC. I don't have to fight the bad news monster men. Maybe I do. Okay. Everybody leaves. All of the Risen go home. Let's go! I love my little shambling horrors. They're such good guys. Whatever, I don't need to target the thing that's next to me. It's fine. Oh, dear. Come back here! You're not building any more stacks of that! Frenzy is dangerous when he builds stacks of it. It's quickness and might at the same time. And he builds stacks of that anytime he bowls you over. So if he knocks you over or back, bam, Frenzy. Spirit Vestibule again? Not. Okay, so Spirit Vestibule, and the reason that I'm complaining about it is it's a dungeon, or a mini dungeon rather, but it's kind of complicated. It's in Cantha, and it's a little bit annoying to complete. Because if you mess it up, you get teleported back to the start and have to basically try again. Um, and there's a lot of ways for you to mess it up, especially if you don't know where you're going. And I never know where I'm going at any given point. And you can't damage any of the mini bosses that are inside if you don't have their corresponding attunement from a magical totem. Can't even get to them if you don't have the corresponding attunement. And anyway, Spirit Vestibule is a little tough. A lot tough. And it comes up a lot because there are only like 30 or 40 dailies right now. Maybe there's a few more. But you see a lot of the same ones, and it's a little annoying sometimes. Woo! Let's go. Now we've got danger time. It's danger time. That thing looks just like Tequatl. Tequatl is a world boss that is this same model. And in fact, also one of Zaitan's things. Okay, I do not remember how to fight Blight Guest, but you know what? It doesn't actually matter. Oh, yeah, there we go. I think it is. Okay. Hem. That thing will just die on its own, just by me standing here. So the thing about being a necromancer that I love, and love a lot, is that necromancers do a lot of just AoE damage. That's just kind of how they operate. And it's super helpful. Also, those hands are moving around, but the point that you attack always sort of stays here, so you can just keep attacking this little spot, even if it's not marked. Which is extremely helpful. This also comes up in Claw of Jormeg, which is a world boss. Also fun and exciting, the rotation on a necromancer is, if it's not pressed, press it. Come on, get up. Get up. There you go. She's got it. This is a very different fight when you're at level 80 and all decked out. When you're like... When you come here at level, I don't know, like 60, which is what you're supposed to be, this is a very different fight where you actually have to be concerned. Especially if you'd come at this in the olden days when you were going to be like level 60 wearing blues and greens. Which is sort of lower quality armor. Back when exotics were expensive and difficult to obtain. And also the highest armor type that could be. Alright, we're going to taste test this congee. It's going to be real good. I already know it's going to be delicious. There's ginger in it also. I forgot about that part. Mm. It is still too many hot. But it's also really good. Okay. There we go. For the history books, I took a picture of it for the Discord. There is a Discord, by the way. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Oh, also the reason I'm leaving music notes is actually my legendary weapon. It is this harp here. It's a little tricky to see when I'm holding it like that, but in combat you can see the minstrel a little bit better. And it makes me leave musical notes everywhere I go. Gives me a magical girl transformation when I turn it on. And I like that about it. It also changes some of your attacks. I'd have to look it up on the wiki to see which attacks it changes, but it does change them. Same as the Bifrost would, or any of the other legendaries. Yep. We checked in on our squad leaders. Oh, now it's Traherne. Very well. I shall check in on Traherne. How you doing up here, buddy? You just did some pact marshalling. I do not have the legendary greatsword yet. There are 2 legendary greatswords. Technically, I guess there's more, but there are 2 legendary greatswords of Gen 1. 3, if you count Eternity. There is Dawn, there is Dusk, and there is Eternity, which is when you throw Dawn and Dusk into the Mystic Forge, and you get back Eternity, and Eternity changes depending on the time of day. Dawn always looks like a sunrise. Its blade always looks like a sunrise. And Dusk always looks like the depths of night. And if you get Eternity, when it's nighttime on the sword and it looks like dusk. And when it's daytime on the sword and it looks like dawn. It's really neat. Welcome in, Super Oof! Congrats on first. My stream crashed in the middle. But we're good now. I hope we're good now. Yeah, we're good. We're having a good time tonight. We played some party animals. I did not punch Yahir in the face. It was good. I did it. I didn't punch any of my teammates in the face. It's a good time. This is progress. Not used to playing games with friendly fire. Last game I played that had friendly fire was Rayman Legends. Wait. Maybe? One of the Rayman games. I forget which one. Alright, now we're talking about the pact. Oh yes, right, I'm part of the Priory. I forgot I let chat decide that. Yep. Fort Trinity! Yeah, I forgot we named it. Thank you, that's my stuff. And now we're on to forging the pact. So we're getting real close to the end of this. Well, real close is a... It's questionable. Do not need that. Excellent. And all fine and lower. Yep. Get out of here. Delicious. We'll go back and do Ula's lab someday. Alright. That's level 60 story. All done. Thanks for the lurk. Ba-ba-ba. We're going to Concordia. Now, Concordia is way over here. I do believe this is also in Timberline, so we're gonna scoot in. Scoot-a-loot on in. And we're gonna Beetle up. Beetle is the fastest animal in town. It's so quick. Oh yes, I remember where Concordia is immediately now. Oh shoot. I meant to grab that waypoint. I meant to do a lot of things, but I'll grab this one, it's fine. This one's busted, I forgot. Okay, so this one's busted because of Living Season 2, and they never put it back. It's very frustrating that the busted waypoints are still busted. Because... So, there was a time when part of the design philosophy of this game was that its maps wouldn't be stagnant, and that they would grow with the game effectively, and that was all well and good. Except for the fact that you'll see when we get to Concordia that things are a little bit messy down here. Things are just a little bit messy. It's a busted up waypoint. There's mortar moth tentacles all over the place. Wait, what? Grawl? Grawl don't belong here. Get out. I could just go straight for my story, but Grawl! I don't normally get to do this event, and it does fill the heart pretty decently. Just you wait. See? The poor ice form hatchling. Alright, Grawl. I may be crippled. Blinky! Give him the blinks! Good work, buddy! Alright, back to my sword! Oh, one moment. I have to do my solemn duty and tell people about it. Is he heading north? I think he heads... Yeah, he does. The reason that I do that is because, so, Tumult is a guild bounty, and part of the object of guild bounties is to find them at all. And he has a very long walking path. Anytime I spot a guild bounty, I will tell people where it is, because they're probably going to need it. If I can wrangle enough of my guild together, we'll do guild missions, and I'll show you what that means. Okay. There we go. Anyway, I accidentally went right clean by the story trigger. Oh, Tumult. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Tumult especially is frustrating because the way his attacks work are really weird and not intuitive necessarily. He does a thing where he becomes a little bit invincible for a little while and starts shooting off sparks, and your object is to throw the sparks back at him. But the thing is that most people don't know that, so they just keep trying to fight him. They succumb to WM1, but the RPG version of it, which is 1111111. You're not Traherne. Traherne! Sir, where are you? My man. Come here. What's going on here? Oh yeah, right. Zoja being excited. Zoja's our mentor. Let's go. We're zooming. Okay. There we go. It's almost like cooperating is a good idea for some reason. What could that be? Oh, the fact that Traherne calls us his second in command is why people get kind of upset with this storyline, because they feel like he kind of stole the thunder out from under us. But, TBH, this game is about working together, and putting aside your differences and still working together because there are greater threats out there. So I'm fine with it. Oh! Thanks for the follow, Miss Char! Welcome in! Happy to have you! We're on an adventure with this beautiful alpha cabbage. He is my favorite character, and I love him a lot. Because I played a Sylvari first, so he didn't feel out of place. Oh, right. We have to talk to him. Right now what we're doing is getting the 3 Orders of Tyria together so that they can work together and we can all defeat the dragons. Welcome in, Big Boof JC! Yeah, I've got follower emotes now. I'm so excited to have them. I made them myself. I'm really proud of them. I am actually just kind of tapping through this stuff because I've seen it before, and honestly, it's not very exciting. The Priory is like, oh, Whispers are sneaky, and the Vigil are dumb, and the Vigil being sort of the army side of things is like, oh, whatever. Nobody wants to take action, basically. Oh, thanks for the follow, Eve. Glad to have you here. And of course, Whispers is like, we should stick to the shadows. Alliances are fragile, and like you can't preserve them because everybody's mean to each other secretly. Whispers has some opinions. It's a good time. All right, I don't remember what I was answering with Candy, so I'm just gonna go with Dignity, despite the fact that she is very pink. It doesn't super matter anyway because this mechanic was kind of abandoned, which is fair. It was one more way to differentiate your commander from other people's, because it would give you extra lines of dialogue in certain places, but they abandoned it in favor of using the profession and the race that you picked. And the order that you picked as well. In some spots, there's even stuff that goes with your backstory. Most recently, and most obviously, there is a spot in Cantha where... there's a couple of spots in Cantha where if you go up to them, somebody on the comms will say, wow, this sort of reminds me of Manor Hill, which is where a human player can grow up if they're rich. And if you did pick that as your backstory, your character will go, hey, I resent that. There is also another point where one of the other characters will go, hey, you'd make a really good Canthan Secret Service agent, effectively. I forget the name of the order offhand. You'd make a really good Canthan Secret Service agent. I bet you'd be great as a spy. And if you're Whispers, because they're spies, you go, who says I'm not? And get all coy. And it's great. It's just, I love this game a lot. I love all the weird little details, all the fun little silly things. Like, I love this game. That's why I play it on stream, so that all of you can see how much I love this game. Even though it's a little different than what I normally have going. I also have kanji to eat, which I'm very excited about. It's really, really good. Alright. Oh no! Dude's dying. He's fine. We're going just a little bit south to sort this out. Alright, tactician. Sir. Uh-huh. No, I'm coming with you, buddy. Oh, wait, no, we're telling him to... Yeah, okay, we get it. Let's go. You guys lock the door, me, Traherne, and Crusader Affinin. We'll go get this. Necromancers are not Tyria's fastest creatures. They are, I believe, tied for slowest with Guardian. We don't have a lot of movement skills. Not as Necromancers. We try really hard to zoom. Anyway, this is the Asura that chat designed. Her name is Cottony Candy, which fits the Asura naming scheme. And I'm quite pleased by that. I also really, really like Sylvari designs. Oh! Thank you for the sub! Oh, I really appreciate it, Big Boof JC. I'm so excited. Also, I suppose that's reminded me it is September, so subs are on sale because Twitch puts them on sale. I still get the same support from them. But like, if there was ever a time you were gonna subscribe, now it is. Now is it. Oh, Agent 3! We're gonna see Agent 3 again in Heart of Thorns. She's great. I love her. 10 out of 10 Asura. One of the best. Alright, let's go. We're searching the area for survivors. I remember this sequence. Okay, I know where we're going. I think we can just go straight to the trigger. Sometimes you can go straight to the story trigger, and sometimes you have to get the NPCs there, and it's never clear which it's going to be. That is not what I wanted. There we go. Fleshy, Fleshy, I need you. All right, Blinky. Give him the blinks. That's right, buddy. Oh, all the necro minions get names, except for the little guys that come out of that, because they don't last very long. Shambling horrors are a dime a dozen. They're like goldfish. You don't gotta name them. Alright, there we go. Hello? Oh, for just a second the internet was like, no, I think I should like to be questionable. Alright, yeah, we did have to get the NPCs up here, so that I could examine this Priory Scholar that just appeared out of nowhere. Hello? Hello? Is this going to trigger? There we go. They had to all load in. I guess I just had to run around and pretend to be searching or something. That sounds right. That sounds like what I'd have to do. Nope, there's no gliding. Alright, Risen. Let's go. Wait, no, I don't have to fight these guys. What am I doing? Give them the blinks, Blinky! You got it! I can just go straight to the trigger. I know where it is. Yep. Now... we could just jump over and be up here immediately. Yeah, where are these undead attackers? There they are! Traherne, where are you, buddy? Wow! He is way far away. I don't think he's coming back. Traherne, did you teleport back in? Yeah, okay, he's here now. We're good. Now we just patiently wait for the undead to come up here because this is the old game. They were still finding their feet back in the day. Come on up, buddies. Come on in. Let's go. Yeah. Bang! That's what they get. Killed because I am in gear that's way too good for this. Source. Gear that's way too good for this. Oh, I didn't pick a relic for you? What's wrong with me? Oh, right, I didn't have one on me, and I think I've got a relic box in the bank. Don't worry, Candy, I'll get you a relic yet. This is also one of the ways that they were very fond of making something last. This would have been very difficult when it originally came out, because I would have been equipped in gear that was 2, maybe 3 stages below the gear that I'm wearing. Which means I would have done significantly less damage doing this. On the other hand, it does give me time to have bites of my tasty food. There we go. Bang! Yeah! Do 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 do. Spin, spin, spin! I love Gravedigger. I love turning into a tiny little helicopter. And I love that I have to fly up in the air like that. Because Asura are very small compared to the rest of the playable races. All of their animations are absolutely bonkers. Though I will say my absolute favorite one, even though I'm not a mesmer, is Mesmer Sword 2. On an Asura, they like hop up into the air and they just swing their sword and kick their little feeties to stay there for a second or two. And it's the funniest thing to watch. Because they also get distortion, which blurs them a little. And it's so silly. It's too silly. Don't worry, we'll be through this hold off the undead in a little shortly. It takes a little while because like it's the old it's the old story. There we go. That's the last of the undead. We got him. We got him. All right. It's almost like we're in an area that's beset by the undead because there's something important here. I wonder what that could be, and I wonder why they could be doing this. Some kind of important thing, like Fort Concordia, where we're having a big ol' meeting. Alright, let's go. This is also going to make me have to remember where the cave entrance is. Do I remember where that is? It's questionable. My sense of direction is trying its very, very best. Oh, thank you, Agent 3. I'm so grateful for you to be here. Oh, boy. And so we will. Zree's got this. If you stand next to it, it will blow you up. Yeah, like that. She stood too close. It's fine. Okay, there we go. They're hunting a magic thing. Alright. We're gonna go in here and we're gonna see if I can just trigger the thing. Sometimes I'm like, oh boy, I can just trigger the thing. And it's great. It's 10 out of 10. Hello. And look! There's Kekt! You remember this guy from the Asura personal story now. Hypothetically, you may not have been here for that chapter. But Kekt was our one of our Priory representatives when we joined the Priory. So we know this guy. Whereas normally we just show up here and be like, new phone, who dis? It's very exciting. We'll see him again. I don't care what happened. I know what happened. What happened to their team was undead came in and they holed up back here. Alright, this one I do believe I actually have to escort the researchers for. Not that I'm not still going to try to run ahead anyway. Once again, necromancers, not Tyria's fastest creatures. We don't go quick. We'll get there, though. And we'll get you. We'll always get ya. Maybe it will let me just trigger the thing. I guess we'll find out. Oh, Traherne teleported, so I guess we're good. Yes! I love when NPCs teleport. We don't need to fight our way through. Zree's great. All I can hear in my mind seeing Zree is her yelling, "We got him!" But that's not for another X-Pack yet. We'll get there. We gotta get through Living Season 1 and Living Season 2, and then we'll get to the first X-Pack this game had. The first X-Pack was real fun. The second X-Pack is pretty good too. I admit, here for the third one, I guess. Because I really like Cantha. And Secrets of the Obscure has been a lot of fun. The story is not all released yet, but I really like it. I won't say too much on the subject, because it's still fairly new. But it's so much fun. Gave my sky scales new abilities. And I love that for me. Well, here's Traherne proving he's a better necromancer than I am. Just summoning up 5 elite skills. Fleshy is my elite skill. This one I think I can also just trigger by getting out, but we'll see. If I can't, then I can't. And I'll just fight my way back through. See, there's 3 right there. Alright, let's go. No, come on. This is not the class that has an exactly 1 movement skill. Can't even glide. Can't even glide to cheat. So sometimes when you're crippled or slowed or what have you, you can glide to cheat. You just get on a slope and get on your glider. Yes! We can just trigger this thing. Everybody's out! Somehow. Miraculously. Anyway, Stormbreak there. That Wraith is what we're about to be fighting. He's not very exciting. He's just a dude. A dude that's sometimes invulnerable, because of course he's sometimes invulnerable. As you do. Yes, yes, posturing. It's fine. Come here, you. Sir, I'm gonna need to ask you to stop doing that. That's right, that's your break bar. Here, let me get more of your break bar while I'm at it. You don't need it. So, break bars were invented after the story instance was, which can, on rare occasions, actually break it. The story instance, I mean, because if you break that break bar, he can no longer do things. There is a dungeon instance that is bugged right now, or it was last I checked, where an NPC had gotten a break bar because they were added automatically to anything that was champing up. But they're under an immobilize effect for reasons that I don't remember. They were explained to me, but I don't remember why. And immobilize slowly drains your break bar. And if they're broken while they're teleporting around doing a cutscene, basically, then it bugs the instance out. So there's just a path in a raw that's, like, basically impossible. Yeah. Alright. Now we're going off to Concordia. I will say that playing the Asura storyline is a lot of fun. I haven't played through much in the way of an Asura storyline. I played once, just to get a handle on it. But, I spend all my time playing, Sylvari, humans, and, that's kind of it. I really like their designs. Sometimes I play Char, but I played Guild Wars 1, so it took me a little bit to get over Char, because they were the villains in the olden days. What is that? I don't know why it won't open. Alright, out of the instance. It took me a little while to get over that, because, like I said, they were the villains in the olden days, and I fought a lot of Chars in Prophecy. But we're better now. Okay, there we go. It did open, it just didn't feel like it. Okay. Where are we going now? Oh, south again. Oh, we might actually just be going straight to Ore. Nope, we're going to Nomoa Lake. Okay, okay. We'll need a different animal for this operation. No, not you. There you are. Whee! Skimmer travels more quickly on top of water, and more importantly, can travel underneath of the water, which is pretty great. I just want to bump over here and grab this. They do travel slower on land, but, like, even these little puddles will make the skimmer go a little bit faster, which is super helpful of them. And it just so happens there's a very watery path that'll take me right where we're going. Come back here, I want that waypoint. If I'm going to pass by it anyway, I might as well get it. I'm also really grateful for mounts because, like I said, I am not the fastest. Why is this waypoint where it is? I am not the fastest creature as a necromancer. which is one of the reasons that I don't take them to the Halloween Labyrinth, which is coming up, by the way. Labyrinth is coming up. I'm really excited for it. Because I have a lot of fun playing the Halloween content. Not as much fun as I have playing the content for Winter's Day. Winter's Day is my favorite holiday in this game because I got really, really good at the jumping puzzle, and then I got really, really good at the what became the hard path of the jumping puzzle, because they used to be equally difficult and give you equal rewards, but now there's a hard path, an easy path, and like basically normal difficulty path. And I got really good at the hard path before it was the hard path. So now I just make money hand over fist during Winter's Day, and I like to give out the Winter's Day boxes. There was a year where I got 10K gift boxes just for fun. I gave some out to my friends, of course. I gave them out in batches of like 1,000. That's 4 stacks of boxes. You get 15 boxes at the end of the jumping puzzle. Or you did that year. You only get 12 now, but it was so much fun. I want to do it again this year. And I'm really excited at the idea that I might get to. Mm. Mm. Hmm. Oh, I know what we're doing. We're starting the Greatest Fear chapter. We're starting our Greatest Fear chapter. There are 3 possible things that we could pick here. The first thing that I picked was to lose face in front of my team, or like people I respected. This one we picked that an innocent would be condemned to suffer by our actions. And I forgot what chapter this was. Although, you know what this means? It's a great time to show off the fact that I have an underwater legendary. I have 2 underwater legendaries. One of them is a harpoon gun, which I cannot show you right now. But this one is Krakekin. It is a trident. It is what's giving me that cool aura around me. And these little heads wiggle, spit poison, and Hemlo. Crate, leave me alone. I'm trying to show off a sword. I'm trying to show off a weapon I made out of your body. Go away. They got the little fish going on around them, like they're wiggly boys. They also do change some of my attack animations just a little bit. You seem like you have an X over your head, and therefore a key of some kind. Get him, Fleshy! Fleshy is a shark underwater, and I love that for him. He didn't used to work underwater until they were like, well, we could just make him an undead shark. We have that model. Which I don't know why they didn't do sooner. But here we are. Dun dun dun. Okay. Where am I going? Where's this dangerous crate I need to destroy? Minions. Come on, minions. Oh, I see them. I see them. They're kind of out there. I wish I could mount. Mounting is not enabled in this instance because this instance was designed before mounting existed. Once again, we are not the strongest. We are not the fastest animal. No! Why would you immobilize me when I use my only mobility skill? Literally the only one I have. Oh, how dare, how dare. There we go. A crate slave master. And it's and his sharks. Give him the blinks, Blinky. That's right. Yeah. Is that suffer or nothing can save you? Nothing can save you. Right. Right. What was my build? I'll go look in a minute. I need to know now. I can't edit it or anything. I just need to know. Blind applies chill. Chill applies vuln. Removes boons. And also applies bleed. Okay, I see what I'm about. And when you inflict fear, you also inflict chill. Okay. Yep, I see what I'm about. I figured it out. I figured me out. This wants to be, suffer. Not nothing can save you. I was right. Alright. Let's get you out of here. I have the keys. Okay. We're going up. I hate navigating crate towers because they're made of a mess of, like, everything. And they're supposed to be. Because they're supposed to be messy and difficult and built out of, like, the wrecks of ships and stuff like that. But I hate navigating them. Whoa! Oh my, what pulled me? And I'm crippled? This is terrible. Fleshy, get him. Blinky, give him the blinks. Good work, Blinky. Everybody gets it. Somehow I've completed Blood in the Water. Who knows how that happened? Blood in the Water is a repeatable achievement that gives you rusty ornate keys that give you infusions that you can use to build an ascended underwater helm. Because this game makes a difference between underwater helm and land hat. Because they consider them to be breathers, which is why I look a little different when I'm under the water. On the one hand, from a realism perspective, I appreciate that. That makes sense. On the other hand, it's a little frustrating to have two hats in a game with underwater combat. But that's okay, because you can get some really cool ones for underwater combat. There's not a lot of them. But one of them is literally just like an actual air bubble. Like a Sonic-style air bubble. And the rest of them are just cool breathers. I also wish that you could wear them on land sometimes. I think it's this way I need to go. There's two paths here. One leads to a vista and one leads to a treasure, usually. Oh no. We got it, we got it. Don't worry. Rise! That's right. Alright, fellas. I got some shambling horrors to soak damage for me. And it's time you all got chilled. It's a bit cold out, isn't it? Oh, is there another slave master here somewhere that I need to kill? There almost definitely is. Or I just have to kill all the guards. Okay. This is one of those. We can do that. We can kill all these guards. Get him! Da-da. Release the prisoners! And again. What else have we got? We got Lion Guard, we got Priory, we got a Vigil Crusader over here. Alright, we're all out. Now what? Oh, okay, way up. It's been a little while since I've done this storyline. This Greatest Fear in particular, because it's not really... Oh, I needed the other path. Oh! Oh no! I can't glide! There is fall damage in this game and I can't glide! Oh, not here. I can't anyway. Yeah, the fear that I usually pick is getting somebody killed. Although I admit, I actually like that I'd lose face in front of the people who respect me quite a lot. Not because it's a fear of mine, um, but because I actually just like the way the story plays out. Here we go. Oh. Yeah, you got it, buddy. You can meet this warden in the Silveri storyline. I don't think I did, because I don't think I did the story he's in, but you can. Mm. 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 We've seen this orb before. If you don't pick this as your greatest fear, it just shows up out of nowhere when you're doing another story that's a little later. But if you do greatest fear, you get to be the one to collect it. Mm. Okay. Not quite. We need to know about that orb. Let's go. Let's see. Hunting the waters south of here, but how do we go about finding someone who's dedicated to not being found and an expert in not being seen? That's Whispers. Zree! Oh, I love it. Alright, so Largos are not a playable race, but they are a race of deep sea manta ray people, and I love them 10 out of 10. They feel very much like... Well, I'm not sure how to explain them. They have a code of ethics, and they are assassins. There's not much else we know about them because they live in the deep, deep sea. Alright. Oh, we can just leave this instance. Okay. Let's get out of here. But I do like them so much. There's in fact a backpack you can wear that's Largos wings. In case you want to roleplay as a Largos. Why am I going over here? I don't need to do that. I can leave. There's no law that says I have to stay. And I'm busy. What's the tag doing, I wonder? That is a Catmander tag. There's two flavors of tag in this game. There's regular and there's Catmander. Regular is just two sets of triangles, and Catmander has a little cat, as you can see. Alright, where are we going now? Oh, they might be doing a guild mission. That's an Aetherblade cache. We don't care about that yet. Where am I going? Secure the Largos help. Meet Crusader Apidit. Mire Sea. Oh, golly. Where was the Mire Sea? Oh, Mount Maelstrom. Of course it's Mount Maelstrom. Okay, so, there's a lot of Largos in Mount Maelstrom. There's probably a reason for that, but there's a lot of Largos in Mount Maelstrom. So we are going to where I know... What do you mean mounts aren't allowed in here? I forget why they're not allowed, but... But yet, they're not allowed in this little camp. And I'm not allowed to glide out there? Come on. Come on. Oh, well, that's okay. This should take us into Mount Maelstrom. Oh, yeah, I guess it probably bugged out the game for people to be getting up there. Getting up there, getting out of bounds, getting all up to no good. I say that as if I'm not also often up to no good. I think it looks cool. It's a very nice little spot. The details in this game are really nice. Like, this place is just very pretty. Now, we are going way out to the Mire Sea. Oh, that's not too far. In fact, that's practically a straight line. And you know what excels at practically a straight line? Let's go, Roller Beetle! We got places to be, buddy! We got places to be! To the ocean! Roller Beetle can't stay good on the ocean forever. To the ocean! We can go under the water. Yep. Yep. We're gonna take the launch pad. And then we're gonna try to take a griffin. We'll see if I can do this right. Whee! Griffins are so quick! Okay, we did it. Griffins are the faster of the animals in the air, but they can't regain height like Skyscale can. Which is why I normally use Skyscale regularly, because griffins can't regain height and they can't cling to walls, so if you miss where you're trying to land, you miss. But they are very, very fast. Like Roller Beetle, but in the air. And you can make them incredibly speedy. Alright, let's go. And I love that for them. That's true. They're basically cryptids to most people on the surface of Tyria. Mm-hmm. Largos still have more story than Norn. Oh. Norn are a playable race in Guild Wars 2, but I'm gonna level with you. Ain't kind of forgot what they were about. They ticked off like 3 different check marks and said, yep, good enough. Okay. Oh, right, I can't mount, so I'm stuck swimming. I'm not a good swimmer. Well, those are some undead sharks. What? Okay. Oh, right. I know where I'm going, I think. There should be a hole around here somewhere that I can get into. I'm swimming all around it, aren't I? Yeah, I did. Where is it? It's to the south. Alright, so I guess we just keep sort of going south. Oh, I get you. Oh, Saya! No, come back! Come back! I'll fight you if you want me to. Saya's great. Oh, welcome in, Toonwill. I see you. I see you in your big stretch. Oh, big stretch. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Big stretch. Wiggle, wiggle. Alright. So we're gonna hang out with this lovely fish lady. Who, if you don't pick this as your greatest fear, you don't meet until Traherne introduces you to her. She owes him a favor for some reason that is not elaborated on. The chromatic Cubozoa. Alright, let's go. We're going into the sea. I wish I could ride my skimmer. Where is it? Oh. Oh, wow! I forgot what this was. Hello, jellyfish. I fought so many of your kind before. You don't understand, jellyfish. I fought a much larger version trained by Crate themselves. That's right. You're not gonna last longer than a few seconds. Sorry, little buddy. I feel so bad for him. He was just a fish. Ooh. I wish we saw more of the Largos. I love them a lot. I wish they were playable, but they're not. There's a few things I wish were playable that aren't. Quaggins. Largos, Tengu. You know, I wish Hylic were playable too. They're little frog guys. But they aren't. Yeah, we're gonna get that orb. Yes. That is just a Largos, like... Okay. Allow ourselves to be captured or hit the crate procession in transit. I think... Let's... I haven't done this one in so long, I don't remember which way goes where. Well, let's get ourselves captured. I'm willing to go with Hot Fish Summer about this, even though it's fall. She knows what's what. Alright. That's that. There we go. Do 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 do. It can't be helped. I know what you're thinking. Why green greens? You've never once played Kirby on this channel. Well, it's really catchy. And I've played a lot of the first level of Kirby's. And we glide, and we mount. And we flap, flap, flap. And we go real good. We go real fast. Oh! Oh, no, we've hit a wall. Huh. Well, that was close enough. This used to be a dwarven settlement. Back in Guild Wars 1. Way back. A long time ago in a land far, far away. Someday I'll show you all Guild Wars 1. It's really different. And it's almost 20 years old. But maybe it is 20 years old by now. But I really like it. Yes. Oh boy. Oh, these bad news fish. I don't understand. Oh, there we go. Nymphasa. I'd like to struggle. I struggled a little. I don't think they understand I'm a necromancer. Oh yeah, Kraid have this like weird prophet that that predicts. Oh, examine the bars. Pry the bar loose. Very good. Now we can strike at the cage. Now we're a necromancer, so we're gonna have a lot of help down here. Because I've got my minions. Some classes don't have damaging skills, so they can't do much. But I have friends! Look at all my friends! Aren't they cute? I think they're cute. Look at them. They're so precious. Are these my weapons? Can I have them? Excellent! They are my weapons. I would have been so sad if my legendary wasn't allowed. Now where to? Oh yes, right, I remember. We're going up. We're trying very hard to go up. Up is such a hard direction to get. But we're gonna do it. Okay. We did it. We made it up. At least a little. Now we have to climb that tower all over again. You remember this tower from such moments as seconds ago? Well, that's where we're going. We're going to get our friend. Alright, little fellas. Alright, zooming. That's not quite the right way, I don't think, actually. Well, maybe it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. Remember when I said my sense of direction is questionable at best? Well, it continues to be questionable at best. Yeah, there we go. We're on it. I'm a necromancer, so I don't really care about taking damage, necessarily. Maybe I should, but I don't. Is it? Yeah, it's this way. Moving on. We gotta go all the way to the tip top. The tippy top! Oh, the orb's going to move. I will. I got you. I'm cool like that. It's funny because I do chill. I do so much chill. Okay. It's almost open anyway. Bang! Okay. Where is the closest spot with water? Oh, I think we can get there from here. So here's the thing. Falling into water from any height will break your fall because it's a video game. Sploosh! I love how all video games ignore surface tension. It makes me happy. We don't care about surface tension here. Look at my little flutter kick. I'm so tiny. Alright, zoom, zoom, zoom. Nope, no crate. No, bad crate, bad crate. We're going way deep into the water for this. Yeah, that is a giant sea scorpion. Alright. Let's go. Suffer. Get him, Fleshy. Now he's stunned. Oh, I didn't even get to finish my, like, little shroud rotation. Okay. Which one of these is the orb? Middle one. This one. Last one. Okay. Well, good enough. Oh dear. Don't love that. Uh-oh. Our Crusader friend, where could she be? Thanks. Like, I feel like we could just go get her. That's... One of my problems with this one is, Ah. Yeah. I feel like we could probably fight our way out, but I guess the game is really intent on telling us, no, no, this is too much for you. It's a whole crate encampment. We won't. We never do. Pretty sure. Yep, we're on the battle for Fort Trinity. We never do. That's a, I'll come back for Apatia someday. I swear. We don't. Oh, is Crucible's event up? I don't care about capturing Crucible. Where are we going now? Ah, yes, Fort Trinity. Okay, I know where I'm going. A rare case of actually, maybe, knowing where I'm going. Exciting. I think I can beetle there. From here. There is a beetle race in Mount Maelstrom. I just can never remember where it goes. Or where it starts, for that matter. Alright, beetle friend. Oh, yes. I remember this, though. When you do tricks while you're beetling, you get your endurance back, which lets you do cool stuff like those jumps and this speedy thing. And I like that. Beetle's so cute. Such a cute beak. He's such a cute little bug. He's a friendly boy. Oh, come on, trigger the waypoint. Yes! We did it. Zooming on. I love this map completion. We got places to be. Whoops. Oh, we finally struck something. Sad face. But it's okay, because we're basically to our destination. Whoops. You should! It's a lot of fun. Secrets of the Obscure just came out? Yeah! You should! Like I said, Secrets of the Obscure just came out. It's a lot of fun. 10 out of 10. So the thing about elite spec weapons is, if I wanted to, even though I'm a Reaper, I could stick on a gun if I felt like it. Gun is not something I can use natively. And it's super exciting. Oh. Well, we're on the level 70 part of the base game story. It's, it can be a bit of a time. Like you saw, it's a little bit long sometimes. But you know what? I still like it anyway. I wanted this waypoint. We're going to be going back and forth between the Fort Trinity and everywhere else quite a lot. Alright, where's the actual story marker? Oh, okay. There we go. Do 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 do. Where are we? There we are! Oh, yeah, map completion will get you. I usually do about half a map a day if I'm doing map completion. And I find that it's easier to do if you're map completing with somebody. It's not as hard anymore, especially because you get, even if you only have the base game, I do believe you get Raptor for free, which means you get a mount! You can just ride around on a mount! No more running back and forth! And crying your little eyes out because you're so slow, because you're a necromancer or a guardian or something, which I was. I have map complete on Thief and Mesmer, and now I do have a necromancer with map complete, but only after we got mounts. My guardian will one day have map completion. Someday. He's a good boy. But I wouldn't worry too much about it anyway. Just because the only reason to do map completion is to craft the Gen 1 legendaries. And if you're not going to do that, you don't really need a gift of exploration necessarily. So as long as you get sort of the main maps, you should be okay. It's true. Keys. My beloved keys. And the level 10 key farm can only take you so far because you can only do it once a week. My one of my friends named their key getting character Jesus of Nazareth, and I love that for them. It's so good. Alright, to the logging camp. I can't even mount. So sad. Can't glide. I want to go quickly. I want to go fast. Okay. I love getting keys. There's good stuff in the boxes right now, too. And there's about to be real good stuff in the boxes on account of Halloween. Halloween's coming, we don't know when. Oh, and yet they're burning things to cook a pig? Not me, though. I don't burn over here. I'm about the same size as the pig. Amazing. Oh, risen. That's bad news. Yes! Do it. It does not take long. I go at this approximately 3 hours a night, and we're on week 4 or 5? And I've been just sort of bussing through the story. Just bustling away. Do 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 do. So yeah, it's super easy to just run through the story. If you want a friend to come along with you, I am more than happy to help out. I keep both DPS classes and questionably I am able to heal. I have healers built. I am a DPS. I am so much a DPS that I don't know how to do anything else really well. It's not that I don't know how to do it. It's that sometimes I want to kill. I just get filled with the bloodlust. The need to put my enemies in the ground. Directly into the ground. And it's really hard as a healer to do that. Some healers are fine, though. I got the hang of Firebrand really quickly. Because I just yell about giving you all Aegis. and then scream quickness into you so you can do all the damage. And at a certain point, I went, okay, no, our DPS is actually coming from my friends who I have to keep alive. So obviously the object here should be to make the green numbers go up instead of the white numbers. And that worked out pretty well. How long do we have to defend the gate? Oh, right, until the giants show up. Alright, have fun! I suppose it is probably fairly late for you. There's the giants! They've shown up! Anyway, we're gonna sort of wander through this, and we'll probably finish up level 80 story next time. And then, chat, you're gonna get to vote on what I take through next. We are down to... Oh, yep, fall back, okay. We are down to human, Norn, and Char. All good choices. Except Char. No, that's not true. Char are still good choices. I like them. I do have Char. I just, once again, played Guild Wars 1, and I can't get over the fact that they burned me to death, and the number of times that I had to fight my way through prophecies. The number of times I had to fight my way through prophecies, desperately crying. That's fair. I have a lot of feelings. But it's been years. It's been so long. I got better. We met Elmora and I got better. Elmora is the leader of the Vigil, and between her and Ritlock, they really turned my opinion around. I was there like, why would I want to play the Cat Orcs? What's... Ugh, terrible. I hate the Cat Orcs. And then I met Ritlock and was like, okay, Ritlock's alright, but he's atypical of a Char. And then I met Elmora and was like, oh no. Oh no, she's cute. And, then it was all over from there. Then I made myself exactly 3 Char. Wait, 4. But I don't think I have the 4th one anymore. What are we saying? Get those cannons? Oh, I'm meant to be down here. Meant to be doing murders. Come on, you. Get him. Also, in one of my old guilds, there's a Guild Wars 2 cryptid called Priscilla Daintypaw, who is like 10 out of 10. Love the character design on that one. You'll see Priscilla around Divinity's Reach, just hanging out near that Dwayna statue. Ba-ba. There we go. I mean, if I finish up level 80 story either tonight or next time, it's probably going to be next time, you'll have the option to vote. I put the vote out to people. There are some things that I have clearly in mind. I know exactly what human I'm going to play. Because I have a main character, and I just made like a bunch of different... Wow! Okay, that's bad. Where am I going? Oh, up and around, I think. We're going to the middle of Fort Trinity! So I'm not letting chat design the human. I know exactly what she needs to look like. I'll design her when y'all get to it. Is it up and around? Yes. And we kick the door shut. And those people outside are just, that's how they live now. They don't. I don't have anything in mind for Norn. And I'm not sure what I've got in mind for Char. We're not letting Fort Trinity fall. Yes, we do. We're not going to let Fort Trinity fall. That would be silly. Also, when I do the human storyline, I will let the credits play out completely because there's a brick joke. It's very silly. It only makes sense if you've done the human storyline. Hup! Otherwise, it just feels a little weird. Fleshy, where have you been, buddy? Get up! We got things to do! People to kill! Again, for the second time! Or however many times they've been destroyed. That's what they get! Now we're zooming. Alright, gate switches. 1, 2. Door shut! Oh no! So we will. The enemy stole the orb. These orbs come up again in the third X-Pack. The Canthan X-Pack. And not before. We do get an explanation for what this orb is. Sort of. Okay. But then they changed. Oh! So, if you do the other greatest fear, what's going on here is that's Tactician Siska on the other side. She's not labeled, because if you didn't do the storyline, you won't know who she is. But if you do one of the other greatest fears, the fear of, he sure is. If you do the fear of, losing face in front of all your friends, then you'll know who this is. Yes. This is Tactician Siska. Well, not really Tactician Siska. A fake. A terrible fake. Why is there an enemy thumper turret in there? That's really silly. Oh, right. We gotta get this in. Into the orb holder. Whoop. And that's what the undead get. Destroyed by the orb. Orb. As you do. We love a good orb around here. Mm. Oh yeah, right. I forgot I actually had to go, like, clear out these things. So I'm playing a Pathfinder campaign, and one of the things I like about it is that at a certain point, our DM is very, very good at recognizing when a game is basically just in cleanup mode. And instead of making us play through, he'll ask us, hey, is there anything special you guys wanted to do in this fight, or some similar? Because this seems like it's just in cleanup. And you know what? You guys can just... We can just assume that you all cleaned it up. And eventually you're going to be victorious, basically. And it doesn't force us to play through, which I love. 10 out of 10 DM. Oh, which reminds me, I should plug that anyway, because he's on Start Playing. Go, if you want a game DM'd, go check out the Great and Terrible Necromage. He's great, 10 out of 10. He's also a streamer. Always has done good work DMing for us, so... Wow, let's go. Gotta murder all these people. On Twitch, he plays a bunch of indie games, a lot of horror and stuff, all in one sitting generally. And yeah, it's a good time over on his channel. Whoop! Trahern's telling us about ore and why it's messed up. I love Trahern so much. Gotta play a Sylvari to know why. But he's my favorite. So, what we're doing with this particular stream, with this Guild Wars 2 stream, is I'm going to go through the personal story on each of the different playable races. And then from there, we're going to go through LS1. And then I'm going to see how I'm feeling. Because I want to get to LS2 and the X-Packs. And then keep going so that you can see how this game has evolved over time. I don't know if I want to do those things 5 times. But I think I might still. Because like I said, they are a lot of fun, and I have a lot of fun playing them. But we'll see what order we go in. We might do it like I'm doing it now, or we might do it chapter by chapter and just sort of go like... We might do it chapter by chapter after we're done with the personal story. Just so that you can see everything sort of all at once. It didn't actually matter what I picked. I don't need any of it. What do you mean, Freak Crusader Apatia? I thought we never ever came back for her. I thought that was the point. Oh, are we going back to Mount Maelstrom? Oh yeah, we must be going back to the Crate Tower. Yep, we surely are. Once again, time for Griffin! Team Griffin! Okay, so, that bears some explaining. So, as a DM, if you don't want your players to succeed at something, you should not let them roll. And I will tell you all about why. You see, Team Griffin is why. So, we were fairly low level, but not too bad. And we were fighting a single griffin. Alright, and we were fighting a single griffin. So we fought this single griffin, and I, a dragonborn, with my shoulder-mounted wizard cannons, because one of our players was playing warlock twins. It's complicated, but it worked out, I promise. They worked out as one character. Rolled some handle animal checks on that griffin. Now normally, you wouldn't be able to do that. But yet, we were allowed. And he scored nat 20s on them. So, what we were supposed to do is take the nearby ladder that was sort of hidden and go up the tower, and a couple of our party members did. But me, I was like, I want to see what these twins are up to. I'm I'm a paladin. I'm a dragonborn paladin. I like the compassion they're showing. I want to see what they're up to. And if it goes south, I want to be here to stab that thing right in the face. So, they rolled their handle animal checks and managed to get this griffin to like them, to let us board it. And then up we went. We just flew up the tower all the way, jokingly going, Team Griffin! And it was amazing. 10 out of 10. Look at these snakes. Just, look at these snakes. I'm also a necromancer, though, so these snakes don't stand a chance. They don't stand a ghost of a chance. I think I'm funny. Alright, alright. Traherne, you're very slow. Where are we going? Are we going to the middle? Because, like, if we have to go to the middle, that's a long way. There better not be bad news snakes behind me. Oh, I only very vaguely remember the direction that I'm supposed to go. To go up. No, that's just marking Traherne. Traherne, are you stopping to fight things? He is. Alright, Traherne, let's go. Let's go, buddy. Alright. It's not that part of the tower, it's... Oh my gosh, Crate! Why do you like this? Anyway, yeah, we're not allowed in the water because we could skip a whole great portion of this if they let us in the water. So they just infected it with Orion corruption so that we could die if we step in it. I forget if you die instantly or if it just kind of hurts you, but I feel like you die instantly. Nope, nope, we won't do science. We will not do science today. Not like that. Anyway, we should be able to get through most of this level 70 stuff. Get onto our level 80 story, cleansing ore and all that. Should be next week or the week after that we finish up with the Asura personal story, and then we can move on to our next creation. Okay. Ah, I must have touched the water. Okay, it does not kill you instantly. It just gives you that weird poison status that you cannot cleanse. Got it. So, I am going to try my very hardest to get up this crate tower. I am not taking Traherne with me. He is on his own! We gotta climb this tower once again! There we go! We're leaving. We have places to be. How many times have I climbed this crate tower now? The answer is too many. Too many times! Okay, moving on. Come on! I want to go up! Let me go up! I would like to go up. I would like to go zooming on up. Do 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 do. Nope. Bye. See you, fellas. Okay. Nope. We're leaving. I'm going places. We're going to the top of the tower. Whoa! Oh, was this the wrong top? Aw, gosh. Do I have to go back down to Traherne? I don't want to. This tower is so slow. This isn't pizza time, y'all. I can't bear to play Pizza Tower. I considered trying, but it is too much for me. That kind of fast-paced platforming is fun to watch, but too much for me to deal with. I guess I'd better go back to Traherne. Where is he? Traherne, I'm sorry I ran off and left you. You are once again my favorite character, so I feel a little bad. Almost. Almost. Not really. Alright, there we go. Whoops! Didn't need to do that. Is there a safe place to bunny hop down? I can kind of get on there, I think. Safely. And then... like this, maybe? Yeah. No, that's up. We want to go down for once. Hey! Crate! Bad snakemans! Bad snakemans! Impolite snakemans! I guess technically they're eels. I mean, look at that face. That's not snake. That's an eel, for sure. The kind that, like, opens its whole mouth like a flower and then, like, sucks you into it. I gotta go all the way back and pick up Traherne. Gotta pick him up from school. From getting schooled. Nah, I'm making jokes. Alright, where is he? What? You guys? Oh no! I left you alone for 5 minutes and you had to go and be killed by these guys. Okay, we gotta babysit the NPCs, y'all. They can't be trusted by themselves. Alright, get up. Agent Zri can be, apparently. And Crusader Affanen, they can both be trusted. Traherne, get up. You're a necromancer. What are you worried about undead thingies for? Come on, buddy. Let's go. Could you please run? I can't give you swiftness. I wish I could give you swiftness. Come on, let's go. I'm busy. I fought a lot of monsters. And yet there are still more monsters to fight. There are always more monsters. I was that close? Oh. Oh. Aww. Well, up we go! One more time. Clearly the first time was just a practice run, so I could get the hang of where I was going. And yet, I still managed to get myself turned around just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's fine. Normal and fine. Fine and normal. Zooming. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Just you wait. Just you wait. It is the source of all this corruption. We're gonna fight a crate witch. Head slaver Nymphasa? Oh no! Spinning! Oh, that's visual glitches. Right. Her cage is over there. Right. I remember this. Okay. climb down is a strong word for what I'm about to do. Let's go see how Apatia's doing. Because I remember thinking you never really come back for her. Oh, yep. Yep, it sure has. Yeah. Never mind, you do come back for her. I just blotted that part out of my memory. Mm-hmm. Yep. This is the second person we've gotten killed this way.
Very well. Aisha admired you greatly, so you should be the one to put her to rest.
Oh no. She did like us a lot. Oh no.
The spirits of the wild guide you to the misses.
Ah. Alright.
Commander and I can take it from here.
We're going off to Holbrack. Okay. I don't think I have ever been to Holbrack. Oh no, I have. Just a little bit. We'll go there because it lets me mount. I've been there just a little bit. I wonder why I was in Holbrack. Oh well. Beetle. No, that's not a beetle. Very cute, but not a beetle. Beetle, 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 beetle. Whee! Well, oh, I got caught on the fence. Wait, it's below me. Isn't it? I mean, I'll... Ah! Oh, Beetle. Beetle, you're so hard to control, buddy. Up we go. Beetle is not a hill climbing animal. Woo! Alright, liberating Apatia. Back we go. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, I forgot you actually have to go and proclaim her legend. It actually does make you do it.
Hear me, Ulrich. I sing of Aisha, the legend she forged. She was many things. A lion guard, a soldier, a hero, She joined the pack because fighting one dragon was not enough. She was determined to fight them all. Dorman, Zaitan,
We didn't know the names of the dragons at the time. Except for Zaitan and Jormag. Oh, and Primordius, I guess. We did not know Mordremoth's name. We did not know the underwater dragon's name. And I don't remember if we knew Kralkatorix or not. I think we might have. But we did not know Mordremoth or the underwater dragon for sure. Because Mordremoth's name wasn't invented yet. And the underwater dragon did not get a name until the last X-Pack. The one just before, I guess Soto's not really an X-Pack. Yeah, this is Jormag's tooth, BT dubs. Jormag's big. They're quite a large dragon. Also, diversity win. Jormag is envy. the dragon of the dragon of ice and persuasion. Oh, I'm so excited for you guys to get to meet Jormag. My favorite map is actually in that storyline. That storyline does kind of fall apart a little bit. Just a little in spots, especially near the end. But you know what? It's one of my favorites. Where is my story marker? Oh, it's all the way down in Fort Trinity. That's where we're going. All right. I am going to be right back. And then we will get right into having fun in Fort Trinity. Alright, we now return you to Guild Wars 2. I might as well go try to get that hero point. Here, friend. Ah, I've been turned into a bird! You turned me into a moa! How dare! This, by the way, is the mesmer alt skill, is to turn other people into moas, and it's just the craziest thing. I love it. It does a lot of break bar damage to champs and stuff. Let me mount up. Can't mount in combat is a strong word for what you can do with Skyscale. Alright, let's go. Temple of the Forgotten God, I believe, is another underwater section where we go into a temple with Saya and go on an adventure there. Oh, yes. Yes, it's the Abaddon Temple. Level 80 story is fairly long, but we should be able to get through it pretty quick. What's this? Yeah, you would have. Soja absolutely would have gotten along with Apatia. So, what's been going on in the background? Walter Hearn's giving his nice fancy speech. What's going on in the background is the dungeon storyline, where we're trying to get Destiny's Edge back together. And you do successfully do that. But Dungeons are very old content. They're annoying in spaces. I don't really like doing the story mode for dungeons. So I did them once on my last playthrough, and I would not like to touch them again. They are not required for you to do the story.
Every decision I make as Marshal of the Pact means people.
There we go.
Possibility.
Um, so we're not doing them on other playthroughs because I don't care to. Uh, but so that you all know that's what's happening in the background. And that's what Zoja's talking about in that letter. If you want to see those dungeons, you can pop on over by YouTube. And check out my Silveri playthrough, where I did them. Okay. Privacy. I admit I sometimes say privacy in vitamin. It's the same nice lady who suggested how we get the orb. Orb. Saya's great. We don't know if she's super fancy for a Largos. We don't know anything about the Largos. This little bit of dialogue only plays this way if you've already met her. Which we have! Abaddon, the human god of tying up loose ends for Guild Wars 1 and being responsible for all the villainy that happened. Oh, fun fact. The last X-Pack of Guild Wars 1, well, the last campaign, technically there was only ever one X-Pack, and that's Eye of the North. In in Alona we learn that everything bad that's happened, from the searing to Shiro Tagachi killing the Emperor of Kantha to everything that's happening in Alona, has all been the fault of one human god, Abaddon, god of secrets. And then you go fight him. And then someone ascends to godhood. Cormier. The only time I ever got real mad about a video game and actually felt like something was taken from me was Cormier. Taking my godhood. I could have ascended. I could have become a literal human god, but nope. Cormier. There's nothing wrong with Cormier. She's a cool enough god. I say that. I can't. It's been years and I'm still salty about it. It's a rare situation, because don't usually get mad about video games. And yet here I am going, oh no, that's mean to me personally. This collection of pixels has wronged me. The important thing, though, is that she's a collection of pixels and not a real human player. It would be different if she was a real human player. I would make an actual effort not to be mean. That's kind of the point of the things that I do here. We make an actual effort not to be mean to real human players. Oh yeah! That's one of the things I love about Guild Wars 2. I've mentioned it before, but I really do love it. There's ambient dialogue practically everywhere. We're pushing further into ore, I think. Oh, nope, up here. Alright, to the water! And that means our boy Skimmer! Arguably it might be faster to go down on Griffin. I wonder. Alright, we're gonna try something crazy. We're gonna get up on top of this ship. Is it... Okay, yeah, it has collision. It just didn't look like it. It's... Collision is questionable, but it does exist. Okay. Alright. It's time. Aim ourselves roughly in the right direction. Get on our beautiful, beautiful dog. There we go. This will let us gain a little bit of height. Woo! Look at us go! Oh, we are so fast! Yeah, that's the ticket. Alright, Griffin, you're working out. Now, this instance is quite long, so it's probably going to be the last one of the night. We'll see how we do. Where is my... Where is it? Where's the story trigger? Where is the story trigger? Oh, there it is. I found it. This is really cool concept art. I love it a lot. That's a lightning choice. You can see my snakes glowing now. My good, good boys. Alright. It's hot fish summer! Abaddon is dead. We did kill him. Okay. So I get mixed up in this temple quite often. Especially near the end. I find it difficult sometimes to find my way back out. So we'll see how I manage. Rise! Blinky! Blinky, give him the blinks. Okay. Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. Orb. Right. There's a trial over here somewhere that I forget where it is. Give him the blinks, Blinky! Oh, right. Rot mouths can't take condition damage. Oh, well. We'll just have to kill them the old-fashioned way. Hello, Risen Shark! Pleasure to meet you. Have you met my flesh golem? Also a Risen Shark? Please enjoy each other's company. Turtle! We're not gonna bother the turtle if we don't have to. Click! Yep, a devoted of the deeps. Get him! Give him the blinks, Blinky! Yeah! Blinky's giving him the blinks! You should see, you should see what happens when I run a Minion Master build. Everybody gets a name. Except for the Shambling Horrors. They don't get to have names. They're too cute. And also don't last very long, and that's sad. Alright. Orb. Okay, now we go this way. It's showing us where to go, which is up and through there. And it'll do this on the next one too, but I will also get lost. I'm a big fan of getting lost accidentally. This one's fairly intuitive for me. I don't have to do this. Alright, fellas. Get out of my way. There we go. That's what you get. I might be the only person alive who loves underwater combat. Oh, actually, except for... Uh-oh. Maybe we just kill these. Uh... Except for a ranger. Back in the day, there was an underwater PvP arena. It no longer exists. Because rangers were invincible in it. See, the thing is, when you're downed in this game, you have downed skills. You don't just drop dead. You have the option to try to revive yourself. And you have a few skills that help you do that. You have some desperation attack. You have a second skill that... A second and a third skill that are related to your class. I mean, it's all related to your class, but... You have a second and a third skill that all have something to do with your class. They do things like knockback or fear or what have you. Stuff to help get enemies away from you or help kill them a little bit faster. And then you have a fourth skill that's the same for everybody, which is just like, I don't remember what it's called, it doesn't matter. It just lets you try to res yourself. When you're underwater, that fourth skill is always going off. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. When you're underwater, that fourth skill is always going off. You're always healing just a little. Alright. Now I'm about to get lost. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I can do this right this time. On the first try. Let's see. About to do science. Nope. So the problem with rangers... Unless... No. So the problem with rangers is that that 4 skill is always going off. The other thing is that they're 3 skill. Skill number 3 on a ranger, when they're downed, does this thing where... Oh no, I think it is out and around. Maybe I'm crazy, but I think it is out and around. It's either that or it's up here. And just sort of onto the land. Maybe it's up here and just sort of onto the land. Let's take a look around. Yes? Ah. No. I mean, it is, but it's not through that door. Huh. Why are there allied risen up there? I guess they're not ready for me to fight them yet. So, what ends up happening is... Ranger... with their down skill. They turn on their down skill to have their pet come res them. And so their pet comes to res them. And they just can't be put... If they ever go down, they just can't be put back... Like, they're just going to get back up. So you had to kill them 5 times over just to get them to die. Shoot. I did immediately get lost. This is the first room we went into. And anyway, that's why there's no underwater arena anymore, because rangers can't be trusted. Maybe it's this way? I can hope. Okay, this is the second room we went into. Uh-huh, uh-huh. What door did you open? Here's the orb. So we put that in there. We came in through there. So what door did this open? I never remember. I always think it's this door. And then I second guess myself and go, no, it couldn't be. But maybe it is. Then again, I don't really see a way up from here. Because I don't have a mount. Mounts have skewed my thinking about where I'm supposed to be. Is there a door here? There is a tiny door here. Is this where I'm going? Ouch! Is this where I'm going? Hey, I think I found it! And I hate it. It's such a small little door. No wonder I get lost every time. If that's where I'm supposed to go? Oh, I wish it had been marked a little bit differently. Got me going in circles and getting all confused. Oh well. Moving right along. We got risen. Ew. Oh boy. Shrine. Devoted of nightmares. Fun. Ah, oh no. Stop being a necromancer about things. I'm a necromancer. This is unacceptable treatment of me. Do 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 do. Done. Sorted. She will go back to the little thingy usually. Yeah, there she goes. Ha. All right. Illusory essence. You take the orb, and I'll take solace in knowing. Ah. Okay, there we go. That's the door that opened. Don't let me forget that that's the door that opened. Ah. I'll take the orb. You take solace in knowing that the ledger between us has now been... Oh, I think it says now been balanced. Whatever. I don't remember what Ark says there. Whoa! Okay. Risen Rotmouth, why are you like this? Why hurt me? Why harm me, sir? I'm too cute. Hi, Val! No, that's fine. Oh. Well, hydrate or dihydrate. Ah. And big stretch. Big stretch. Oh. Huh. Ah. Big stretch. It's true. We're actually on part of the story that you know. This is the same chapter we did last time because it's the same across everybody. You'll remember Saya Al-Rahid. Hot Fish Summer. Yeah. Yeah. We played through this a little while ago. This is that same temple I get lost in every single time. Ah. Devoted of Lies and Devoted of Secrets is around here somewhere. There you are. I guess it is Hot Fish Fall now. That's true. I mean, if my AC is still in, it's still summer. That's how it works, right? AC is still keeping the tank cool. Oh, and Halloween's coming up. Yes, yes, Tumblr has Tumblred me to a great deal of it. Um, I have heard of it. I don't know if it's necessarily for me because Adventure Time was kind of hit or miss. Oh, thank goodness they run away real quick to turn into orbs. And people are obsessed with Simon and Betty, as one does. I'm glad you're having fun. There we go. That's fair, I understand. I've had stuff like that where I've just been like, oh, I must watch every bit of it. uh, my my personal Tumblr has a lot of that going on because everyone's very excited. And I'm excited on their behalf. Ah, let us fight the monstermans. I'll bet he does. Not gonna happen though. Get him, Fleshy! Blinky, give him the blinks! Rise! No. Okay. You were right. I should have turned on my death shroud just a teensy bit sooner. There we go. No, I understand. Very wild, very picky taste. I also hope it gets renewed. Adventure Time's never caused me that many problems. I just found it kind of got... What's that thing? It's like scope creep, but for a piece of media. Gracious. Uh-oh, we need to get out. Man, we need to get out of here. Oh, no. No, that's... I understand. Also, that has been my life on Tumblr. I like things, you're forced to hear about it. I am also one of those people that goes, guess what? I like a thing, you're all forced to hear about it. See also the Magnus Archives, Fire Emblem 3 Hopes and 3 Houses, Dimitri, let's see, and Mercedes. Mercedes is a sweetheart. But the way I built her for Fire Emblem, she decides who lives and she decides who dies. Oh, she was so good at that. Yeah, that's the thing. There's two things that happened with Adventure Time. For me, anyway. Thing one is it somehow got too much plot, but not enough plot at the same time. And thing two was that it kind of got samey. Like, at a certain point, you just knew already where you were going, what was going on, and everything else, and you could just predict it start to finish. And I didn't like that. That happened to me with Welcome to Night Vale as well, where eventually I was just like, yes, we understand the point here. Please find a different joke, thanks. And then they did find a different joke, but it wasn't one I really liked. So I'm glad people are still enjoying it, and I enjoyed it very, very much when I was listening to it regularly. That's fair. I have other things on my watch list right now, and I guess on my listen list as well. I have a long list of podcasts that I can't keep up with very well. The Silt Versus, the Magnus Archives, or rather, the Magnus Protocol is coming very shortly. Magnus Archives is done. It's complete. Oh, good! Good, I'm glad. I do love Bubblegum and Marceline. 10 out of 10 ship. And I appreciate that they are, from what Tumblr seems to tell me, still bubbling is a thing. So, good? Alright. We either lure the eye with bait or we comb its territory until we find it. I think we'll lure it with bait. The bait's the mirror, I believe. Yes! The bait is the mirror! Let's go. Let's do that. We're gonna get to meet Tegwin and Karis. I didn't do their storyline as a Sylvari, but Tegwin and Karis are great. I think I have I'm Just Your Problem stuck on, like, several different playlists. Many different playlists. Oh, right. We can just leave. Quick! Quick, I'll unlock the cell and get you onto Tumblr, where you can be stuck in where you can be stuck on in Simon Tumblr hell instead. Ooh, everything stays is good. Good choice. Ah. Alright, moving on. Where are we going? Where are we to? Oh, yeah, it's way down there. Okay, quickest way down there is probably gonna be Raptor. Because Beetle could get me there, but I worry I'd fall directly in the water. I get you. I'm, Flunk. I'm, doing a lot of writing right now, so I have playlists for each of the characters. So I've been doing a lot of that. And the ship. You gotta have the playlist for the ship if there is one. Just how it is. I decided I needed to write a post-apocalypse fiction. So I sat down to write a post-apocalypse fiction, and it's great. 10 out of 10. I'm not even close to done with it. I'm really just getting the boring bits out of the way. And by that I mean the bits where... Oh, right. I mounted up. I mean, I suppose. It's sitting at... it's gonna be quite a read, though. It's sitting at something like... 80k words. Whoop. Good enough. Alright, where was I going? Oh, yes, yes. Okay, I'm almost where I'm going. We'll get there someday. I also want to make it pretty it up, because it's not well written right now. There's some spots where I forgot how to write real proper sentences, but we'll get there. I'm one of those people. So I find that there's two flavors of writers. There's the kind that will write like a particular scene and just keep at it until that scene is absolutely perfect. And there's one like me who's like, I'm going to write the entire story. I'll come back later and fix it. I just need to get everything that happens down immediately right now, or I'll forget what I'm doing. I mean, it is book long. It will be book long. Yes, Tegwin and Karis. They're girlfriends. Aww. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're girlfriends. I'm sorry I didn't do their story while I was a Sylvari, but I mean, that would have been before your time in this stream anyway, so. Tegwin and Karis are girlfriends. They're not the only girlfriends in this game. At some point, when we do Living Season 1, I'll get to introduce you to Marjorie and Casimir. They're definitely girlfriends. And in fact, they're married by the modern day, and I'm so happy about it. Or, well, they're engaged. They aren't technically married yet. Yeah, they're gonna get married, and I'm really hoping we get to see their wedding. Like, their actual wedding on screen. It's so cute. Alright, let's get him. I love them both. I'm excited to introduce everybody to them. They're, absolutely some of my favorite characters. Whoa! What's a drawing power? Oh, from the mirror. Come on, eyeball. Oh, stop being an honorable. That's only okay when I do it. And I can only do it when I'm a thief and I steal. Ah, I see. I mean, you could redo your locker, but consider the following. Do you have time to finish that decoration? Because it is 15 minutes to the end of my stream. Or whenever I finish this instance, probably. Grawl! So, for this, you may or may not remember that we recruited the Grawl. Whatever group you go to study, they show up here. So, Quaggins could be here, all sorts of things. Alright, let's go. You can do it. Yes, I do. I recruited these people. Well. Yeah. I forgot Grawl are wearing shorts. It's really hard to tell. But they are, in fact, wearing shorts. Alright, where are we going? We're going this way. Come on, fellas. We got places to be. Oh, this is all risen all the way down, Your Honor. It's risen everything. Do. Don't care about that. Let's go. Chill for everybody. Everybody gets a little chill. Just be cool. Be cool, Risen. I do not recommend Pulp Fiction. Like, I don't recommend most Tarantino films. Or any, really. But I had to watch it, and I make it everyone's problem. I have to be in a very particular mood to want to watch a Tarantino film. Get out of here! I'll yell! Go home! I mean, arguably they are home. This is Ore. There we go. This is also one of the many reasons why I don't have family friendly tagged on my stream. Because my interests are, questionable. Questionable indeed. Alright, get him. Hello? I would like to target the thing in front of me, thanks. Oh, yes! The Nanny's amazing! I don't know why it's so good. A lot of 90s sitcoms are amazing, though. The Nanny, Fresh Prince, heck, even Frasier has its moments where it's funny. Yes! Yes, her fashion is amazing! fun fact, as far as I know, Fran Drescher, the woman who played the nanny, um, is currently the union president for SAG-AFTRA. You know, the actors who are all striking and stuff. And they should. And she's been holding the line really well. Yeah. So, not only is that show really good, but she's cool people. So there's that. Yep. There we go.
Ouch. Looks like you saved me this time, Deadwood. I'm done with that marathon.
Aww.
It's two of us. We had to run into the commander's friends and put them in trouble.
We're both done with that mirror, all forever.
It was difficult, but it proved fruitful. Thanks to you, my friends, we now have an eye to study.
Is that wise? The eye may still be connected.
Oh yeah, we do study the eye, I forgot.
It could still be dangerous. This encounter proved we don't know enough about our enemies. Studying this eye will address them.
We're gonna study this eye, are we?
I'm going to hand this monster over to my best researchers. Meet me at Fort Trinity and we'll get started.
And now we're back to Fort Trinity. Once again.
Another step complete.
Alright. So, I am gonna go back to Fort Trinity. I am not gonna start the next instance, because it's not super long, but it's not short. What we're gonna do instead, real quick. No. No, I will start it. I think I can do it. I think I can do it in time. Eleanor Rigby picks up the rice in a church where a wedding has been. Wow, that is not the tune to Eleanor Rigby. That is the tune to Saturday People, which is a Prozac song. Okay, Traherne.
These airships are the Pack's crowning achievement. A combination of Asura, charm, and
They sure are. We don't have to listen to you, though. We can just talk to Gore right here.
Honored, may I present Professor Gore?
Oh, boy.
Scholar Vivian, top expert on the retina. Going to send a small etheric
I'm sure there is a heck of a difference between those things. I know 0 things about fashion. Actually, no, that's not true. I know one thing about fashion. And that is sometimes when something looks like... Sometimes outfits look top-heavy, and that's just a thing that you have to take into account.
That's not always.
Exactly!
In fact, that's how most new discoveries are made.
True, but most things
Part of my problem with knowing nothing about fashion, part of where that came from,
manipulating
is that I have questionable taste.
That's why they're not in Fort Trinity. Like tomorrow.
Then again, my taste is most accurately described as dapper. I am quite content to have, Oh, right, we're looking in on the eye. Sometimes you can describe it as punk. Depends on what I'm doing.
Excellent. Activate the etheric infuser on my mark. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Okay, etheric Dealy Bop is activated.
Acceptable parameters. Subject is stable. It's working.
Ooh,
now ready for fire.
we're gonna shoot a laser into its brain. Let's go.
The apparatus is functional. How will
Gendered! saying gendered immediately makes me think of Hornet, the gendered child. Which just delights me. Silk Song when? At this point, I don't think it can live up to the hype.
What's it carrying? Looks like a scout of some kind.
Oh yeah, right. So, when we were doing our playthrough, as a Sylvari, we didn't know this guy. But guess what? As an Asura, Professor Gore is the guy that we rescued in our personal story when we started out. Oh, I forgot about that emote. That's a real emote.
I saw it. Your theory is now confirmed.
Gendered, though. Yeah, we saved this guy. The Arcane Eye was really determined to cause problems. Uh-oh. Risen. So yeah, that's what I mean when I say this game has a lot of, like, interconnected story threads. And why I want to play through the personal story on each of the 5 races, so that... By all 6 gods! What was that? There's a line in the human story when you very first start out in the opening instance. That's... I don't think Scholar Vivian's the one that delivers it, but she sure sounds like she is. That goes, by all 6 gods! What is that thing? And if that's not a callback... Oh, in Tyria, the humans have 6 gods. They used to have 5. Way back in Guild Wars 1, but they have 6 now. Technically, there are more of them. They just don't worship those ones. For various reasons. Let's see. There's Dwayna, who leads all the gods. She is the goddess of air, healing, and hitting you with lightning strikes when you least expect it. I hate that part. There's a fight you do where you have to fight someone who's channeling each of the gods, and Dwayna's section is just lightning everywhere. There's Lissa, the twin goddess of illusion and beauty. Technically, Lissa is made up of Lys and Ilia, but she counts as one. Oh, you know, I'm gonna keep explaining anyway, though. Then there's Balthazar. Balthazar is the human god of war and fire. We'll see him in LS3. Wait, yeah, no. Sorry, that's the wrong thing. We'll see him in Path of Fire, the second X-Pack. Then there's Melandru, the goddess of nature. Grenth, the god of death. And last of all is Cormyr, the goddess of truth. She took over for Abaddon, god of secrets. And when I say took over, I mean in Guild Wars 1 we killed Abaddon and she stole my godhood. I could have had that. It could have been me. It should have been me. Besides those, Balthazar has a twin brother called Menzies. He's a god of shadow, and they are constantly at war with each other. We don't know what happened to Menzies, but we might find out. We might find out soon. I know what happened to most of his followers, and it was me farming obsidian shards in the Fissure of Woe, where you can go and fight his followers and stuff in Guild Wars 1. I spent a lot of time there to get the obsidian armor. There's Doom. We do know what happened to Doom because we're responsible for what happens to Doom. We do a raid wing in the underworld. Where are we going? Let's go at the mouth directly. Oh, right, Kita Mance. Yeah, I forgot. I did that one already, but we'll eventually cut off its food supply. Doom and there's one more I'm forgetting. Doom, Menzies. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Anyway, those gods don't get worshipped anymore because Grinth took over as god of death. Doom was a big fan of people die, and that's sad, but it is also permanent. And Grinth rolled up and was like, hey, but what if they still had heroic deeds left to do, though? And Doom was like, well, too bad. And anyway, that was a bit of a fight that Doom lost. Oh, good, good. I'm glad you finished your locker. Oh, yes, Winter's Day is actually a celebration that is split between Dwayna and Grenth. Because Grenth is associated with ice. So, Winter's Day is not only associated with, Dwayna for, like, all the sort of light parts of that, but also with Grenth for the sort of, like, this is the end of the year, this is where all the crops die off, all the, like, food is scarce, etc. I'm very excited for Winter's Day to come around. I'm also very excited for Halloween. Yeah, but that's where we're going to call it for this evening. We are all done this instance. And the next thing that we're going to do is wander off and we're going to go into a state of decay. That is the next map. Yeah, thanks for coming by, even though it's kind of late. like at night, I mean. Yes, there will be more Cult of the Lamb tomorrow. We can all go on adventures. I'm going to try again to take out Calamar. We'll see how that goes. I might even instead fight my way to a witness. I don't know. I would like to fight my way to a witness. Eventually, I will be able to dissect them all. And when I'm done with Cult of the Lamb, gosh, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I know there is a post game. I don't know how far I'm going to get with it. But we'll see. We'll see what we see. Woo! All right. I believe it. So, I'm sure I will. All right, that's it for the night. Thank you all for coming along. Normally, this is where I take you all on an adventure. However, it's very late this evening for me too, and it's been a heck of a day. So I will see you all tomorrow for Cult of the Lamb. And yeah, that's it for today.